देख तेरा रंग सावला हुआ बावला, लड़की नहीं है तू है गरम मामला, पोती बंद मेरी क्यों है भला, कुछ भी कहा नहीं जाए। क्या नच्चे तू दिल्ली हिले है लंदन, मटक मटक जैसे रवीना टंडन, आग लगाने आई है बंटन, गोली चल गई धान।
यार क्या हो रहा है कि मैं बदनाम हो चुका हूँ अभी तो। अ, अ, मगर what I try to do even on this film now is now I'm trying to control myself. I feel जैसे I think I have some kind of a stupid obsession with retakes. So I'm trying to control myself. I'm not trying to justify myself. I think it's a
Right,
tick because also I constantly feel that maybe it will become better. Now I can try this, I can try that. Maybe
right,
this will become better. So क्या होता
तो
है कि you keep trying, but sometimes you have to stop at some point because you have only that much time. So,
right,
I'll also give you an example. Generally, big movies are shot over 100, days. I
right,
shot Kapoor and Sons in, I think, 59 days. It's not a lot
right,
of days. It's a pretty restrictive days. So my
right,
idea is कि अगर मैं 12 घंटे काम पे जा रहा हूँ, तो 12 घंटे मेरे को जितने टेक्स मिलेंगे मैं लूंगा ना। अगर 10 शॉट है और 10 शॉट में मुझे 6 टेक मिलेंगे, मैं सब लूंगा ना।
right,
तो
right,
घर तो सभी लोग फिर भी 6 बजे जा रहे हैं। ऐसा तो नहीं है मैं
right,
घर उनको 12 बजे भेज रहा हूँ, और
right,
काम वैसे भी 59 डेज ही कर रहे हैं। तो आई कीप
right,
एक्सप्लेनिंग टू पीपल that you go and you do a big Sanjay Leela Bansali or a big film where you give 200 days
huh,
and he'll take 2 days a day, but you're working for 200 days. Whereas
right,
making you work for 59 days, but I'm making you take 6 takes. So, eventually it all evens out, yeah. But it depends on how you want to do it and what is right for the film and what is right for the scene. तो मैं बदनाम
right.
हो चुका हूँ. I'm trying to save my name now. I think, dude, people are flawed. So, like, I have never met a person who you get to know intimately and they are great. I think we have been on a different path so far in films where the idea of showing the ideal scenario or the ideal lover or the ideal husband or the, as you said, rightly said, heroism. I think I think it's a bit. I mean, sure, it works still in superhero films, but for me, I think I'm more inclined towards kind of seeing humanity and in things and seeing things as I have seen them, and that's part of the reason I wanted to make Kapoor and Sons, is because I hadn't seen a family film depicted um, families as broken, families as things that are dysfunctional or damaged, and I think for me, I really enjoy seeing the cracks in a relationship. I enjoy cracks in people, their relationship. I like I like I think in many ways damage and our wounds define us. So, for me to see the wounds, see the damage is really where you try to understand people and you get to understand that you get an insight into people. So the first thing I generally do is try and understand the void of the character, and I call it the void because your personality can come from the void. What you feel is missing in you can be what defines you. And I think it's those kind of things that you work towards.
That's extremely perceptive.
I really think your film was one of the most nuanced films I have seen till date, Kapoor and Sons. You have depicted everything as it is, and that's what I love about it. Whether it be the father's, extramarital affair or Fawaz's homosexuality, there is a broken in every single one of us, and there's a broken in every family.
We are so far trying to make movies for. I really feel this. A lot of our big films are meant for kids, because
Right.
grown-ups. I don't think we make movies for adult viewing. And when I say adult viewing, I don't mean sex and romance. I mean
Yes,
Absolutely.
exactly,
a more
absolutely.
evolved, sophisticated relationship. And by the time I was 30, I started feeling that I wasn't seeing stuff that I want to watch.
Right.
Everything felt frivolous. Everything felt shallow. Everything felt uh, too much of a candy. It's like you drink too much of
Mm,
Coke, and you
exactly.
and it and you lose the taste for it. And I was coming from a place where I didn't want something necessarily overtly sweet. I wanted something that could be even a little bitter, but it felt more real. So I was coming from that point of view, and I think that's really what I wanted to do. I'd seen films like Hannah and Her Sister, Crimes and Misdemeanor, where where I connected with them a certain way, and I was like, how can I create something where people can connect with those films the same way that I connected with these other films, you know? Uh, it was coming from that point of view, and then nuance and everything is just an idea of craft. And as you go forward in your journey as an actor, writer, or director, craft becomes important.
नखरे विलाती ईगो में रहती, नखरे विलाती ईगो में रहती, टशन दिगा दी फुल, अरे लड़की ब्यूटीफुल कर